Joy-Anna Duggar wears shorts in new video after previous strict family dress code. 19 kids and counting alum. Joy-Anna Duggar is making headlines for her clothing choice in a new social media vlog. In a video shared via Instagram on Saturday, November 25th, Duggar, 27, chronicled her morning routine with her 3 kids. Duggar and her husband, Austin Forsyth, welcomed son Gideon in 2018, daughter Evelyn in 2020 and son Gunnar in 2023. As she got her children ready for the day, Duggar switched from her loungewear to a pair of black shorts. She later filmed herself working out in the gym while rocking the shorts and a loose t-shirt. Traditionally, the females in the Duggar family have worn clothing that covered their legs. Their TLC show, 19 Kids and Counting, offered viewers a glimpse into the family's conservative values, including the dress code. Joy-Anna's sister Ginger Duggar got candid about the clothing rules in her 2021 memoir, The Hope We Hold. My mom had always dressed us girls in skirts and dresses, a standard that was taken from Deuteronomy chapter 22 verse 5, which says, "A woman shall not wear a man's garment," she wrote at the time. Modesty was a huge topic in our house, and we believed that wearing skirts instead of pants was a central part of being modest. But I wanted to discover for myself what the Bible had to say. This hasn't been the first time that Joy-Anna has strayed from her family's conservative rules. In October, she attempted to dye her hair while hanging at home with friend. "I'm probably going to go through regret, then I'm going to love it, or I'm going to hate it, and then I'm going to go get it fixed," Joy-Anna explained in the Instagram video at the time. "You only live once, right? Might as well just do it. I've been wanting to do it for a while." After setting a timer for 20 minutes, the pair washed off the dye and uncovered a hair color that was darker than Joy-Anna had wanted. "It's dark," Joy-Anna cried. Prior to the video, the 4 eldest Duggar sisters revealed in the 2014 book Growing Up Duggar that the girls were prohibited from cutting or dyeing their hair. Every time a Duggar child broke their family rules, Ginger wearing pants and beyond. "Our hairstyle is our choice, and we choose longer hair based on our understanding of 1 Corinthians chapter 11 verses 4 to 15, an excerpt from the book read, 'While it is a shame for a man to have long hair, a woman's hair is her glory.'" Joy-Anna has been candid about her decision to distance herself from the Institute in Basic Life Principles Church following her marriage to Forsyth in 2017. "We'd always talk about when we were dating that we weren't gonna use their literature and stuff like that, just kinda distanced ourselves," she shared in a September 2023 YouTube video, adding that they choose to follow Jesus, alone, now. Josh Duggar reportedly guilting parents Jim Bob and Michelle into sending him money for luxury items in prison. His wife Anna photographed still wearing her wedding ring despite currently serving time in prison. Disgraced former 19 Kids and Counting star Josh Duggar continues to indulge in lavish items, courtesy of his parents. As you may remember, Josh is currently living that 3 hots and a cot life after being sentenced to 151 months in federal prison. He was convicted in December 2021 of receiving child sex abuse materials, CSAM. While serving his sentence at Federal Correction Institute, FCI, Segoville in Texas, the father of 7 has reportedly been guilting his mom and dad, Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar, into putting enough money into his commissary so that he can purchase designer items for himself, according to In Touch Weekly. "Truth is, Josh has been rescued by his folks so many times and he probably thinks he deserves the finer things," a source told the outlet. "Jim Bob and Michelle are sick with worry and Josh is guilting him even more into sending cash so that he can buy the luxuries that would otherwise be unavailable to him and live in style." Photos of Josh obtained by The Sun in late November show the 36-year-old rocking designer duds including Under Armour sneakers while strolling around what appears to be the prison yard at FCI Segoville. While Josh's slammer swag isn't available to buy in the prison store, he, and other inmates, are able to order different items through a special order service. Inmates could make special orders for sunglasses or sneakers from specific vendors, a source told the outlet, noting that families or loved ones have to send in money for the order because it has to be cash. Josh isn't just using the special order service to obtain name brand accessories, he's also reportedly using Jim Bob and Michelle's money to purchase bath supplies and expensive skin creams, as well as books, magazines, candy, soda, and other comforts. Adam Michael Sachs, a Beverly Hills attorney who has represented clients in federal prison, recently told The Sun that an inmate's penchant for placing special orders can put them in danger because other inmates would want to steal their items. Sunglasses are a luxury in prison. If you have anything nice, other prisoners will want it, he claimed. You are setting yourself up for a fight. A source echoed that sentiment to In Touch, telling the outlet that Josh's prison purchases not only make the former TLC star look smug and entitled, but also make him a target among other inmates. It's no secret he's setting himself up for trouble from thieves and bullies who aren't going to take his showing off lying down, the source said. Clearly he blames them and everybody else for his misfortune. Earlier this month, Josh's wife Anna Duggar was photographed in public for the first time since Josh's May 2022 sentencing, with many online noting how much her appearance and stance against wearing pants has changed within the last couple of years. It was also revealed recently that Anna, who has remained loyal to her slammer-dwelling spouse throughout his prison sentence, has turned to breeding golden retrievers as a way to provide for her large family in her husband's absence. While Josh remains imprisoned in Texas, Anna and the couple's 7 children continue to reside in a warehouse located on Jim Bob and Michelle's Arkansas property while awaiting Josh's release. This week, even more new photos of Anna were released, showing Anna laughing while wearing pants, and her wedding ring. Anna's decision to proudly sport her ring, despite her husband being locked up, makes it clear that the former "Counting On" star is firm in her stance on staying in her marriage. Anna will be Josh-less for many more years to come. Currently Josh's release date is October 2, 2032. Related story. Anna Duggar photographed for first time in years. Former "Counting On" star looking different and wearing jeans while husband Josh is in prison. Anna Duggar spotted in first outing in 2 years amidst husband Josh Duggar's imprisonment. Anna Duggar, 36, has made her first public appearance since her husband Josh Duggar's imprisonment for child pornography charges. Recent photos from TMZ on December 10 captured Anna in Rogers, Arkansas, where she was seen picking up her children from basketball practice, notably still wearing her wedding ring. The Duggars, once the face of TLC's reality television, have faced significant controversy since Josh's arrest in April 2021. Josh, also 36, is currently serving a 12-year sentence at FCI Seagoville Prison in Texas after being convicted of receiving and possessing child pornography. His sentence includes 20 years of supervised release and restrictions on unsupervised contact with minors, including his own 7 children, Mackenzie, 15, Michael, 13, Marcus, 11, Meredith, 9, Mason, 7, Mariella, 5, and Madison, 3. Jedediah Duggar's wife Caitlin Nakatsu branches out on her own. Jedediah Duggar had his own Instagram account before he met and began courting Caitlin Nakatsu. When the couple married, they used his account to share everything with the public. They also have a private account that friends and family can access, but everything they wanted to share about their journey through life was shared on his account. Recently, Katie shared an updated baby bump photo and joked about finding someone who walked her pace, featuring her son, Truett, in the video. It was shared with the joint account and an account that seemingly belongs to Katie alone. Is Katie gearing up to try her hand at mom influencing? Things regarding the Duggar siblings and social media are all over the place. Initially, unmarried Duggars didn't have Instagram accounts. Once they get married, they can join social media platforms. Some chose to have joint accounts, while others had their own. Things have changed drastically over the years. Several unmarried siblings, especially the lost boys like Jason and James Duggar, had Instagram accounts before marriage. Joy Anna Duggar and Austin Forsyth initially had one account. Still, they moved to separate ones after a while, which is what Jedediah Duggar and Caitlin Nakatsu have decided to do. Account. Many of the Duggar sisters and sisters-in-law have tried their hand at product influencing over the years. Some have been more successful than others, but Caitlin Nakatsu seems to be the perfect fit for something like mom influence, especially with welcoming twins and having 4 children under 3. Jedediah Duggar and Katie have worked with YouTube before, including the births of Truett and Nora. We anticipate the same will happen with the twins. Recently, the couple teased a Q&A session to be uploaded to their channel. With the holidays upon us and the twins' due date nearing, Katie is likely getting everything set up for when she is ready to take on whatever she has planned. We remain on baby watch for the little girls from Jedediah and Katie, who will be welcomed in the coming weeks. Shiny happy people. Duggar Family Secrets is currently streaming on Prime Video. Ginger Duggar shares 4-year-old daughter Evangeline was rushed to ER. Ginger Duggar is recounting a scary ordeal with her daughter. The pregnant 19 kids and counting alum shared that she and husband Jeremy Vuolo's 4-year-old daughter Evangeline had to be rushed to the hospital as she struggled to breathe in the middle of the night. It was a little bit of a scare, Ginger recalled on the Ginger and Jeremy podcast December 18th. Those things happen and you have to just kind of take the curveballs as they come. Thankfully, she was okay. Jeremy, who also shares daughter Felicity, 6, and has a third baby on the way with Ginger, added that he heard Evangeline coughing around 10:30 at night. It's almost like a croup cough, he explained, referencing the barking cough caused by respiratory infections. I run into her room where she's sleeping and she is, kind of, hunched over, struggling to breathe, and the cough was, like, difficult to come in and breathe out. So, I grab her and run out and we said, where's the nearest hospital? Just having her breathing not being so well, the 30-year-old said. With that, we weren't sure if it was asthma, if it was something like that. Once they arrived at the hospital, Jeremy made sure to keep a close eye on his daughter in case her breathing became constricted. She was okay, she was stable, the 37-year-old continued. She wasn't turning blue. And while doctors ran several tests on Evangeline, they weren't able to determine a reason for her cough and decided to treat her with steroids, which helped remedy the situation. Ginger added, we were really thankful that she was able to do well. While the duo, who recently celebrated 8 years of marriage, are hoping to get to the bottom of what caused Evangeline's health scare, they're also focusing on the growing family, as Ginger and Jeremy recently shared that they would be welcoming a new baby in March. And Ginger was even able to surprise her husband with the news. When she told me, I was literally speechless, Jeremy gushed to People in an October interview. She got me good. It was on Felicity's birthday. Ginger says, I've got a gift for you. It was in an Amazon bag. So I'm thinking, what did she get from Amazon for me? Then I open it up and it's the positive result, and I'm actually speechless. For a look at the rest of Ginger's supersized family, keep reading. Where Anna Duggar stands with husband Josh Duggar's sprawling family. When Anna Duggar's husband Josh Duggar went to prison, there was never any doubt the mother of 7 would continue to draw support from her in-laws, even if just in spirit were always here for them if they need anything. Ginger Duggar, one of Josh's 10 sisters, told E! News in January 2023. And I hope that they would know that. However, Ginger noted in her 2023 book Becoming Free Indeed that, while she was praying for Josh, who was found guilty of receiving child pornography and sentenced in 2022 to more than 12 years in prison, she had not spoken to him in 2 years. Referring to her brother's work as a faith-based activist, Ginger wrote, but while he looked the part in so many ways, the true Josh appears to be much different. He was living a lie. And when Josh was convicted, Sister Jill Dillard wrote in her 2023 memoir Counting the Cost that she told husband Derek Dillard, I think they got it right. At the time, she and Derek had not been in contact with Anna, Jill told Access Hollywood. I have seen her on a few occasions, but I know she's asked for some space, so we want to respect that as well. I cannot imagine all that she's going through, and I just want to also give her that space. Meanwhile, Anna has been married to Josh, the eldest of Jim Bob Duggar and Michelle Duggar's 19 kids, since 2008, and she has seemingly held fast to her vows. In the first public sighting of her in 2 years, the 36-year-old, whose nuptials were watched by millions of viewers during the second season of TLC's 19 Kids and Counting, was spotted wearing her wedding ring at one of her son's basketball games December 10th in Fayetteville, Arkansas. Otherwise, Anna has been leading a very private life with her and Josh's 7 children, Mackenzie, 15, Michael, 13, Marcus, 11, Meredith, 9, Mason, 7, Mariella, 5, and Madison, 3. Anna announced her pregnancy with the youngest days before her already scandal-plagued husband was arrested by federal agents in April 2021 and charged in the case that ultimately landed him behind bars. Photos every bombshell from shiny happy people, Duggar family secrets. I have no idea why Anna has decided to stay with Josh, Jill told Access, and what she is dealing with there and everything. But while there are members of the Duggar family who've distanced themselves from their old lives as a reality TV phenomenon, most of them remain a close-knit group. Of Jim Bob and Michelle's 19 kids, 13 are married, and 10 of them now have families of their own. And right now there are 33 grandchildren and counting, Son Jedediah Duggar and wife Katie Duggar will become parents of 4 when they welcome twin girls next year. They shared that Katie was 31 weeks along on November 19th, and Ginger's third child with husband Jeremy Vuolo is due in March. At least that's technically only 2 more birthdays to remember. Because so far we've only discussed a relative handful of Duggars, yet have named so many people. Before the running tally of grandkids, only one of whose names starts with J, incidentally, reaches 36 next year. Here's a guide to the whole Duggar family tree as 2024 draws to a close. Ginger Duggar details daughter Evangeline's scary visit after health incident. Ginger Duggar is opening up about the health scare she recently experienced with one of her daughters. The former reality star recounted the scary incident during the latest episode of her and husband Jeremy Vuolo's podcast on Wednesday, December 18th, revealing that they recently had to take their 4-year-old daughter, Evangeline, to the emergency room. "We had a little issue with one of our kids," the 30-year-old mom of 2 explained. "She ended up in the ER and it was a little bit of a scare. Those things happen and you have to take the curveballs as they come. Thankfully, she was okay." Going into more detail about what happened, Duggar said Evangeline, who they call Evie, had a little episode of something, where a doctor even thought maybe she had inhaled something and aspirated a piece of food and it might have lodged in there. But fortunately, Duggar said, by the time she got a steroid and all, she was breathing well again. "That was just a really scary feeling, just having her breathing not being well," added Duggar, who grew up on her family's TLC reality show 19 Kids and Counting. She and Vuolo, who also share 6-year-old daughter Felicity, are currently expecting their 3rd child together. And though they never discovered what exactly happened to Evangeline, Duggar said she plans to get to the bottom of it by having more testing completed.